If there's one thing actress Alicia Silverstone isn't clueless about,
as if.
It's promoting her ideas about healthy living. She's been an advocate for the raw food diet, pre-chewing her infant son Bear's food mouth to mouth. And now she's helping a special group of mothers who can't breastfeed. She's launching a breast milk sharing project for vegans only. Women who can't breastfeed, who'd like their babies to get breast milk from moms who eat zero animal products. She writes on her blog, The Kind Life, because we are a community of beautiful souls who recognize the importance of food as health, I say we help support those mamas and babies who need a hand during one of the most important times in their lives.
You're in this incredibly vulnerable place.
Alicia says her breast milk brainchild was the inspiration of this woman, Rachel Holtzman, a vegan friend who had breast reduction surgery a few years before her pregnancy and was having trouble making milk for her newborn son, Levi.
I sought out vegan breast milk because I come to this from a food as medicine standpoint.
So she reached out to her famous friend Alicia for help, and donations have poured in.
Women have just been incredibly generous, and I'm hoping that with their help we'll be able to keep Levi exclusively breastfed for as long as possible.
Some experts say while Silverstone's heart is in the right place, her breast milk sharing initiative should include screening the milk for diseases.
In an ideal world, breastfeeding is fantastic. It really promotes excellent health for a newborn, but unscreened breast milk has a lot of concerns, such as transmission of certain viruses like HIV, hepatitis, bacteria such as syphilis.
Alicia wouldn't comment, but Rachel feels that taking into account the breast milk donor's lifestyle is key.
Instead of having to ask really probing, very personal questions, going to a place like The Kind Life took that out of the equation, and we could make the safe assumption that the person on the donating end valued those things as much as we did.
For Good Morning America, Abby Boudreau, ABC News, Los Angeles.
This one's a talker. We're joined now by ABC News senior medical contributor Dr. Jen Ashton. And Jen, I'm going to ask you the question. I think
Sam
so
is
many.
schwitzing.
I know Sam is schwitzing.
There's a lot going on here. There is.
There's a lot going on. I think the biggest question that people have is it safe? Are there risks associated to feeding your child a stranger's breast milk?
Well, look, it is a bodily fluid, so when you do this type of public human milk banking, the mother has to go through an extensive screening process, and of course the milk is tested for communicable diseases, HIV, hepatitis, among others, and then it's pasteurized. But look, you know, we have 5 little squirmish anchors at this table.
Yeah.
People get very uneasy about this topic. We shouldn't. This is a natural process. To be clear, it is best for a baby to get fed with breast milk, but that's not the reality.
Studies have really
Absolutely,
shown
but
that.
that's not possible for all mothers. So this is a great option, and we need to bust the uneasy myth.
What do you think about her service, what Alicia is saying? What do you think about her service?
I think it's fantastic, and I think anytime we have a dialogue in this country about breastfeeding and we're able to offer support to not just babies, but moms who want to breastfeed, who might not be able to or might choose not to, that's a good thing. We also need to just get over the emotional aspects that it's not for all women.
Right.
And you know what? If it's not for you, fine, but this is a great option, and Sam is sweating less.
Well, I mean, you know, that's...
So you see bodily fluid in someone else's bodily fluid. I think that's what everybody gets
so
a little
you would
uncomfortable.
recommend as a doctor somebody else's breast milk for a patient's child?
If it's screened and tested and there's no other option, absolutely, it is
Over
perfectly
formula.
reasonable. Absolutely.
Really?
If women are okay with that and it's tested, this is absolutely appropriate. Hello, modern day wet nursing.
Jen, pushing the envelope.
Why am I looking at 7 glasses of milk?
Look, this is the amount. This is not a little amount. To donate, you need about 100 ounces minimum. That's why we're sitting here with these, and someone will bring me a cookie at the end.